morning, student. Today we continue with our topic of forms of business organization. Today we will discuss about merits or advantages of company organization. Now, form of organization have merits over other forms of organization. First is limited liability. Like take an example, in sole proprietorship, liability was unlimited because if the sole proprietor was not able to pay its creditor, then personal assets of the sole proprietor were attached. This was the case in partnership also. Only in case of limited partner, this was not followed. And this was the case in Hindu undivided family, where Karta's property was attached if the firm was not able to pay its creditors. But in case of a company, the shareholders of the company are liable to pay the uncalled up amount of the shares purchased by them. The personal assets of the shareholders cannot be utilized to pay off the business liabilities. The liability of the shareholder is limited, which encourages the people to make investment in this form of organization. Now, second is transferability of shares. Now, in case of partnership, partner was not able to transfer his share unless other partner agree. In case of Hindu United Family, it was not possible. Now, but in case of a company, it's possible. The shareholders of the public company can transfer their shares freely without the approval of the other members. The facility of transfer of shares make the investment liquid, that is, shares can be quickly converted into cash whenever required, because the stock market is there where people they buy and sell their shares. Now, continuity. In case of sole proprietor, it was not stable. In case of partnership, it was not stable. In case of Hindu undivided, it was not stable. But in case of partnership, the source goes on. The existence of the company is separate from its members. There is no effect on its life in case of the death of the shareholders or their bankruptcy or etc. It is only because of its stable existence that is considered the best form of business organization. Now, scope and growth. Because of huge capital, the scope is more. Like taking an example of Reliance. Now, Mukesh Ambani is 9th richest person in the world. So, Reliance is going up. People, they are investing there. They have a huge capital. Now, Reliance is in every field. So, because of the money, this is it. There is every possibility of growth and expansion in the company business because of sufficient capital, management capability, and limited liability. The benefits of large scale business are available to the company, which reduces the cost of production. When cost of production is reduced, that's why if you go to Reliance Mega Mart, the price of Reliance products is cheaper than other. Why? Because they are producing at a large scale. When you are producing at a large scale, automatically the price will come down. Take an example, if you bake a cake on your birthday, that the cost will be more than buying from a bakery because they are producing on a large scale. So same goes for a company. When you are producing on a large scale of production is there, so automatically cost of production will come down. Now next is, so growth and expansion is there for every company. So because of that only, the people, more and more people, they invest in the company. And now next is efficient management. Now in case of sole proprietor cannot employ efficient managers, professionals. In case of partnership also, in case of Hindu United Family also. But in case of company has huge capital, so they can employ people. The company can utilize the services of experts because